This is gonna be a very awkward video to make. Okay, so I'm not even gonna intro this video because the title says it all, really. I've never really spoke about this on YouTube, or at least not obviously. I've said little bits and there's obvious signs here and now, but I never actually like said it kind of like, oh yeah guys, it's I guess partially the reason I haven't really uploaded in the past, like I guess since December, like was the kind of like cut-off point for me. I was just like, yeah, I kind of like need to take a fucking break. I need to find out who I am, and I've not been sad, I've not been depressed, and like the past 4 months of my life, like basically since February onwards, have been freaking great. Like I've been the happiest I think I've ever been in my life, like, and that's genuinely me speaking and saying that, and I don't say that shit often, do you know what I mean? Like every time I speak on this channel I'm like, yeah, I've been going through some rough times and I've just not been feeling 100%, but like recently I have, and I know that doesn't like afflict on my videos in any way, shape or form because I haven't uploaded and stuff like that, but that's not the reason why. It's just I needed to like find out who I am, shit like that, and I'm not saying even after I post this video that I'm gonna continue to upload as much as I should be uploading. So back in like December time, you guys know I actually had a boyfriend then. You guys know he was on my channel a lot. His name was Josh, and I hope he doesn't mind me speaking about this. You know, I don't know if I should speak about this. Like I feel like I have to for it to be like relevant to the story kind of shit, okay? We hadn't been like okay for quite a long time, and like deep within myself I kind of like knew that, and he kind of knew that. It was like questioning on why we wasn't, and we was kind of just putting up with each other instead of actually enjoying each other's company and shit like that. And I won't lie, I was a bit of a fucking bitch, and there was somebody on Xbox that I just used to flirt with all the fucking time, and like it didn't like, I don't know, it didn't even occur to me to like stop, because it was just something that I've been doing for the past like 4 years, basically since Advanced Warfare. I've been like this with this person. It never occurred to me on why it was kind of like this with this person. I kind of just didn't get it in my head. Like it didn't go, oh yeah, that's why he was like this with this person and not with this person, you know what I mean? Like anyway, so in December we cut it off, and basically for a fucking really long time, like ever since I was in, I ain't kidding you when I'm saying this, like these are things I've never said to anyone before. I've never really explained like the full true story. But when I was in primary school, I had a best mate. She was like all I had in primary school. Like she was the only person I was friends with. Your girl was a fucking loner. Everybody had like boyfriends in my primary school and stuff like that, and I was always the one that was just like, I like this football, I'm gonna date this football. Like I was so athletic in like primary school up to secondary school, and then it was like, I don't know, maybe halfway through secondary school I was like, yeah, my lazy days are coming in, and like that's it, I'm done. But primary school I was always like not really focused on the boys, I just focused on like my own thing and stuff like that. And I can remember this one like specific moment with this person, and I think I just got kicked out of class, and I was crying in the hallway, and I was sitting on this bench like right outside my class, and she comes out and she sits next to me, and she held my hand, okay? She held my hand. This is so embarrassing. I can remember feeling completely different about myself and about things, and I was just like, okay, this is kind of weird, but it didn't feel like a regular, like if you held your hand with a friend, it didn't feel like that. Obviously primary school ended, nothing else more happened and stuff, but then it was not just like primary school, it was outside of school too. I had, you know, a few friends outside of school, and one in particular, I used to be kind of weird with her. I think I was probably about like 12 at this point. Like she used to come around my house and stay over and stuff like this, okay? And this is kind of like embarrassing and things, but like I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, it wasn't just a regular friendship anyway. Secondary school came around. To be quite fucking honest with you, I never was attracted to fucking any of the guys in our school. Like, yeah, I had the boyfriends and things like that, and you know, I tried my best to get a boyfriend to kind of get in the normal group of things, but I just never found like any of them physically attractive. I wasn't like, oh my god damn, like he is some hot shit, girl. All the way through fucking secondary school, it's basically all I could think about at this point. Like, why am I not into these people? Why do I not want to do anything with anybody? And it was just like, I don't want to do anything with either of the sexes. Like, I didn't find, like, either of them attractive, but I did understand slightly when people say, oh, the girls were hot and things, but I wasn't physically into them or attracted to them in a way that I was like, okay, let's go, let's get in a relationship with this person. It wasn't that. Like, I completely cut out secondary school as a complete failed chance at my life, and I never look back on it. I hate it so freaking much. Anyway, so I left school early and I went into college, okay? And I had a friend in college. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I thought she was pretty fucking hot, to be honest. She was the first girl I was like, damn, like, she's hot. She is like, I wonder. And I never acted on it. Like, your girl's a bit of a pussy. I never acted on it. I didn't actually, like, develop a crush on her or I liked her. It was just like, she's fucking hot. And she used to tell me her stories about these guys. And I'd be like, I want to fucking beat the shit out of this guy for hurting you and things like that. But again, I wasn't, you know, romantically interested in her in, like, that kind of a way. Anyway, I got a boyfriend on the outside and I spent 9 months with this kid, okay? And I still never felt that, you know, urge to, you guys know what I'm saying, okay? Anyway, so I had boyfriends basically my whole fucking life. None of them were like one night stands. Like, these were people I was with for quite a long time. Every time I'd broken up with those people, I'd look back on the relationship and be like, Jesus Christ, what's going on with me? Like, I had no idea. I don't know. Like, it was weird. It was like I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be normal with a boyfriend and all this stuff. And I wanted to be happy and I wanted to fall in love and all this shit. And it just never fucking happened. I didn't understand what was going on in my head at like 16. And I was never like, let's do this. Like, I'm fully into you. I'm so in love with you. Like, let's fucking get it on. But it was never like that, you know? Let's get back to earlier. So, obviously, me and Josh broke up in December. I met somebody, obviously, on a Vats Warfare 4 years ago, who was a girl, and I used to flirt with her all the fucking time. Every time we spoke, it was sexual, it was flirting, it was just all this, that, and the other. And I was just like, why am I finding this so easy to flirt with her, but I find it so difficult to flirt with guys? I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't understand what is going on with my head. Back in December, I was like, fuck this shit, I've got to fucking find out. I can't live like this anymore. I met somebody, okay, and let's just say I've basically found out who I was, but I didn't want a relationship. Like, I wasn't ready for a relationship, girl. Like, I wasn't ready. My mum seen me with this girl and questioned me in the middle of fucking Poundland. So I came clean to my mum. She didn't judge me, she didn't hate me, she didn't anything like that. Thank the gods. So after that happened, I then cried my ass off for multiple hours to Ash, who is another close friend of mine, or was, but we don't really speak a lot anymore, unfortunately. If she ever watches this, I miss you, girl. You need to come back in my life, okay? Because where'd you been? You've been MIA. It felt great because all these years I had bottled it up to December 2017. 20 years of my life I've bottled this up. I've never said anything about this shit, never told anyone that I was straight like this, you know? I told her, and like, it was like this massive cloud of shit just came off my shoulders, and it was fantastic, and I felt free, and I cried about it because I was happy that I was finally telling somebody. Then I went on to tell, you know, my other friend, Ben, and I went on to tell another person after that, and then another person, and it was like, each time I said it, I was just like, yes, queen! Like, oh my god, it feels great. Like, I feel amazing. I feel like everybody knows who I am now, and shit like that. And I didn't tell my dad, and half my family still doesn't know. But here comes the love story. So in February, I met somebody who I can honestly say has fucking changed my life. Like, honestly, has changed my life. And I am so fucking in love. Like, you guys, it's so great. Like, I am so happy. I literally just feel like crying because, like, I've never been this happy before. And it's, like, nice to see my life, like, from an outside. Sorry. It's nice to see my, like, life from, like, I guess a bird's eye view, to see, like, how far I've come, and, you know, to finally actually feel loved and appreciated, and I finally feel like I found somebody I generally want to spend, like, the rest of my life with. And I know this sounds sad because I only met her in February, but fuck me, guys, you don't understand. It feels like I've known her for years. You know, it was long distance. I met her over the Xbox, but, like, it didn't it didn't faze me. Like, it really just didn't. And I knew I wanted to be with her within like 2 weeks of us speaking non-stop, and we've spoke every single friggin' day since then. And honestly, like, it's basically been like an incredible time, and that's why I've been so happy. And I'm sorry, you guys, that I haven't been uploading. Like, you girls busy, okay? I've got to spend my time with her, and it's so nice. It just is. It's great. I can't believe I just almost teared up right there. I managed to hold it back. You girls got this, okay? I love her so much, and I'm so proud of her, and I appreciate her so fucking much. You guys don't understand, okay? She's changed my life. She's motivated me to be better. She's made me a happier, better person, and I'm enjoying my life. I'm no longer just living. Like, I feel alive when I'm with her. So I came out to my dad. I told my dad, and my dad was just like, yeah, well, I kind of guessed it. I would say that I'm bi because I've been with guys before, but if I could see myself into the future, I just don't see myself being with anybody else but her. But like, I hope I'm with her for like the rest of my life, because fuck me, man, I love her. I love her so much. I hope I never lose her. Like, seriously, I would do everything I can do to keep her. So I'd say that I'm like, I don't know, like, this sounds weird. I'm like 80% into girls and like 20% into guys, but I'd swing more towards the girls. But I love you guys. Thanks for sticking by me, and I appreciate all of you as well. And it's been like, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm knackered, I'm sweating. This was difficult. Anyway, bye guys, bye.